So Verlander pitched poor, but then the offense picked him up to clutch up and win the game. The map and compass will no longer help us, dear boy. We are in never-before-charted territory. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 61 of the regular season, where the Astros win 7-4 over the St. Louis Cardinals with a electrifying 8th inning to come raring back after trailing for almost the entire game. And that was strange, wasn't it? Like, I am so accustomed to Verlander being dominant and then having an off, like, single inning where he gives up 2 runs and then they lose 2-1. Meanwhile, he looked pretty bad. Like, it was not a great game for Verlander. And I'm not saying that it was a terrible game or, oh my gosh, he's washed. He's been on a really, really good heater as of late. I am more than happy to just be like, yeah, it's a one-off, because it felt like a one-off. And it wasn't even that burn it to the ground terrible. 4 runs in 5 innings with 4 strikeouts to 2 walks is a very subpar game. But I don't think it goes anything beyond subpar. This isn't a panic. This isn't a burn it down. This is that was not a great performance out of Verlander. And then you shrug your shoulders and move on because it's Justin Verlander, and even at the age of, 39, 40, he still is incredibly good at the game of baseball, and I am just simply not concerned given the fact that he has looked really solid more often than not this season. Then you go to the offensive side of it, because you're down, couple runs, you get a big 2-run shot from Yordan Alvarez, that's super cool. You get a weird ball that kind of bounces off of a couple players for the Cardinals that allows you to get that 3rd run. Again, what have I talked about? Just put it in play and let them make the mistakes. But you're still trailing by 1 run heading into the bottom of the 8th inning. And this is where it got good. Alex Bregman leading off the inning with a home run to tie the game up, and you could tell he was feeling it. 5th home run in 7 games for Alex Bregman, and all of a sudden, he seems like he's going to be making himself a lot of money in the same vein that Kyle Tucker is doing that. You gotta keep one of them. I would lean at this moment in time Tucker. You gotta keep one of them. If you lose Bregman and Tucker in the same offseason, oof, Maron, you're going to be in trouble come next season. But you get one back. Then Jake Myers gets aboard. All right? Got the go-ahead run on base. Cool. Yainer Diaz, who earlier in the game had the bases loaded and grounds out. Hits one deep to left. And, dude, it was a little bit tight. It had the distance, I'll give him that. It curved pretty hard. Doesn't matter. Diaz pimped the ever-loving life out of that home run. Put him up 6-4. And then you have Jose Altuve with a ground rule double to send home Chas McCormick. Gives him the 7-4 lead. And Josh Hader with a 1-2-3 inning slams the door closed in the 9th inning. And the Astros have a pretty darn fun come-from-behind performance. And there was a moment with this game where I'm like, man, it feels like the Astros of old. And I'm like, did the Astros of old have games like this, or were the Astros of old just used to winning, and that's why I think it? Regardless of however way you want to view it, this felt like one of the old-fashioned Astros games. You have just late, doesn't matter. Your big guys, your good guys, come up clutch. Bregman, massive home run. Only a tying home run, but you could tell that meant so much to him to finally, in a season that's been up and down for not only him, but the team as a whole, to have a big clutch moment like that, you could tell he was feeling it. Yainer Diaz, it was as if he just won a playoff game. He pimped it so hard. Like, that was a very, very good late inning comeback. And obviously, you're still 27-34, so I'm not going to praise you to death and talk about how, they're so back. But that was a very, very, very fun baseball game to watch. And that was a very, 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 very fun 8th inning specifically to watch. And now tonight, the Astros have a chance to already secure a series victory in a battle of 2 names that are going to kill me, because the Astros will send, I'm going to take a deep breath for this one, Spencer Arrighetti to the mound, and the Cardinals are going to send Andre Palente to the mound. I'm surprised I got that in one take. That game will start at 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central, and I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say, so if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.